Yo, what's up everybody? So today's video is going to be about Lil Baby. And right away by this picture alone, I'm pretty sure you can tell that this is Lil Baby. So this is a rapper named Craig Mack, and they killed off his character in 2018. And I'm going to break down how scripted and fake that was, but before I get into that, I want to show you guys some comparisons because when you really look at them side to side, they look so much alike, man. I don't think anybody can deny this one. Craig Mack looks so much like Lil Baby. It's crazy because they have so many things in common. Their noses are very similar, their eyes are extremely similar, and the mouth is very similar too. And also the head shape and the bone structure, they have a lot of things in common. So this one is very easy to see, you know what I mean? Especially just with this picture alone, I mean, everybody can tell this is Lil Baby. So Craig Mack is the base character of Lil Baby. Lil Baby's facial features are inspired off of Craig Mack because he is Lil Baby's base character. And I did make a video about Jamie Foxx and Lil Baby, and he ties into this because they did use a little bit of Jamie Foxx's facial features on Lil Baby. So when they were creating the character Lil Baby, the main inspiration was obviously Craig Mack. But they did mix a little bit of Jamie Foxx's facial features in there to create this new look, right? Because if they didn't do that, he would look exactly like Craig Mack. So they have to mix in some facial features from somewhere else to create a new character. And we came to the final conclusion that the celebrities are not wearing a mask. They're not clones, they're not shapeshifters. At the end of the day, they're just evil entities that are inhabiting these empty vessels, and they're creating these empty vessels off of other characters. So for example, when they were creating the Lil Baby character, the main inspiration was Craig Mack. And all they did was mix in a little bit of Jamie Foxx in there, and boom, you get Lil Baby. At the end of the day, they're not wearing a mask and they're not clones. All they're doing is creating these characters based off of other characters. And these celebrities are not regular people like you and I. They're evil entities that are creating these empty vessels, and they're using these vessels to play these characters. So I hope you guys can understand that. But I feel like I broke it down in a way that's very easy to understand because this stuff is very complex. At the end of the day, they're not the same people. So knowing this will really answer a lot of our questions about why their heights are different or why some of their ears look a little bit different, little stuff like that. And they could be the same entity, but they're not the same vessel. That's something that I need to clear up. So, for example, the same dark entity behind Lil Baby could be the same entity behind Craig Mack. But these vessels are not the exact same. So that explains why sometimes some of these characters can be in the same room, because it's not the same vessel that's being used. So hopefully I broke that down in a way that's very understandable, because it can get very confusing. There's a lot of false theories out there to try to throw us off, like the mask and prosthetics theory, or the cloning theory, or the reptilian shapeshifter theory. It's deeper than all of that. These are some evil entities that are deceiving us, and they're creating these new vessels based off of old vessels to continue deceiving the masses. So at the end of the day, they just keep recycling these characters over and over. And also, you guys need to keep in mind that these entities could be playing characters in your everyday life. So don't just think that it's only celebrities that are doing this. I've seen some people in real life, and judging by their energy and the way they carry themselves, I can tell that they're not regular people. So make sure you guys keep that in mind, because there's a lot of soulless beings out there, and it's not just celebrities. Because these celebrities definitely are soulless. It's just an evil entity that's controlling them. But at the end of the day, don't think that it's only celebrities that are like this. There's people in your everyday life that can be like this. And if you're not aware of it, you won't notice it, and they'll manipulate you. These evil entities are very manipulative. So just keep that in mind. But, anyways, as you guys can see by these pictures I'm showing on the screen, Lil Baby and Craig Mack look so much alike. It is insane. I kind of just been swiping through these pictures while I was talking, but as you guys can see, this looks exactly like Lil Baby, man. All they did was make him shorter, change a couple of features about him, make him skinnier, and boom, you get a modern version of Craig Mack. because they're just recycling these characters. That's something to keep in mind. They're taking these old characters and they're recycling them into modern characters. So that's why Lil Baby is gonna wear stuff that is more appealing to the modern audience right now. And Craig Mack was wearing things to appeal to the audience at that time. But as you guys can see right here, they look so much alike. It's crazy. And Craig Mack has a lot of weird pictures. For some reason, he has this picture sitting on the toilet that I don't want to show for long. But I do want to zoom in on this angle right here because Lil Baby has a picture exactly like this. And he looks so much like him right here. Their eyes are very, very similar. Alright, so here's a picture of Craig Mack and Biggie. And I thought Biggie was wearing a really weird shirt right here. It says future police officer. Sometimes they wear stuff like this to make it seem like they're woke. But in reality, they're just showing how involved they are. Like for example, why does Craig Mack have this shirt that says Illuminati 2010? The truth is always in plain sight with these characters. And here's another picture of him with Biggie and Diddy. And he looks so much like Lil Baby right here. And the connection here is Lil Baby has a picture with Diddy as well. So Diddy was really close to Craig Mack. And here he is with Lil Baby now. And something I just noticed is, why does Diddy not age that much? He looks exactly the same right there than he did right here. So I think that's funny that he doesn't age at all. And then here we got Craig Mack and Biggie again. And once again, he looks so much like Lil Baby. And here he is with Biggie again. And they have some very symbolic shirts on right here. And here's another picture of them again. And here's another one. I don't know why, but Biggie does a lot of one-eye symbolism with his hat. And once again, Craig Mack looking exactly like Lil Baby. Alright, so the connection here is, a month ago I made a video about how Biggie Smalls is Bobby Shmurda. So if you haven't watched this video, make sure you guys go check that out. I will put a link in the description and at the end of the video so you guys can watch it. But basically, Biggie is Bobby Shmurda, right? So when you look at this picture, you're looking at the base character of Lil Baby and the base character of Bobby Shmurda. And of course, they've interacted before. So here's a video of Bobby Shmurda interviewing Lil Baby. And he also talked to Quavo in this video, which is very interesting to me because Tupac is Quavo. So it's funny that Bobby Shmurda is always with Quavo because it's like Tupac and Biggie. But yeah, that's the connection with that right there. And there's even a video of Lil Baby saying free Bobby Shmurda. So yeah, that's the connection right there. And here we got Craig Mack, Diddy, and Biggie again. And they have this thing that says Big Mac. Promoting fast food, which is not good for you. But anyways, I do want to talk about something real quick because why is his name Lil Baby? Lately they've been promoting that baby with a lot of celebrities. Here's another one, DaBaby. So it's not a coincidence that they're doing this. They're pushing an agenda as always. And I can't say the word, but they're promoting that P agenda. And it's also some fruity shit because why would you be calling a grown man baby? Normally guys call their girl baby. So why are grown men calling other grown men baby? It's some fruity shit going on right there. So just keep that in mind because they're subconsciously making you say this stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I thought it's very weird that two of the biggest rappers out right now have that name. And it's very fruity if you ask me. And think about it, if these guys are really street, why would they name themselves Baby? But anyways, I do want to talk about the scripting of Craig Mack's death. So right here, this is a brief explanation of how Craig Mack died. So it says, tucked behind trees and greenery outside of the South Carolina city of Walterboro is a controversial religious compound where New York rapper Craig Mack spent most of his later years, devoting his life to the teachings of a self-proclaimed prophet, now accused of that word right there that I cannot say. Mack, who found fame with Sean Diddy Combs, Bad Boy Records in the mid-1990s, traded in his hip-hop lifestyle for one of spirituality with Overcomer Ministry, a religious group whose members live together on a self-sustaining farm while they await the second coming of Jesus. So apparently he was involved with a Christian cult, and I thought that was very strange. You know, why is this guy that's from New York and he hangs around Diddy and Biggie, you know, why is this guy all of a sudden becoming a part of this Christian cult in South Carolina? So he had a very strange story. You know, I thought that story was very odd, and they promoted a weird agenda with that. But some symbolism right here, we got Lil Baby pointing a gun to his ear, you know, basically symbolizing that he's a death faker. Alright, so let's get more into Craig Mack's death. So apparently he died from heart failure, and he died at age 47, right? So heart failure equals 74 in gematria, and if you flip that around, you get 47, which is the age at which he died. So that's a very interesting connection right there. You know, he dies at 47, heart failure equals 74. And to top it off, Craig equals 38 and death equals 38 in the same exact cipher. And then they both equal 97 in the same cipher. So clearly his death was very scripted. And I thought it was interesting that he died in 2018. You know, March 12, 2018 to be exact. Because Lil Baby actually went mainstream in September 13, 2018, when his song Drip Too Hard with Gunna came out. So in a sense, Lil Baby took off right after Craig Mack faked his death. So they removed the base character from the world stage, and the new character blows up into mainstream. Because Lil Baby did have some songs that were very popular before this in 2017, but it wasn't until this song came out that he became super big and mainstream. So this song really took him off. And now before I end the video, I just want to talk about these very odd pictures of Lil Baby. Like, why does he have these pictures where one eye is pointing to the side, you know, and it's not the drugs? Because I know people are going to try to do damage control and say, oh, it's just the perks and stuff like that. But no, this is not normal human behavior. You know, this is clearly some weird entity shit going on right here. Like, regular humans don't look like this, you know what I mean? So these are some very dark entities that are behind these empty vessels. So just be sure to keep that in mind. And he even has this weird interview where he's trying to pour water, but there's a cap on the water bottle. So I don't know what he was trying to do right there. But yeah, this is a very strange entity right here. And Lil Durk has a lot of weird pictures like this as well. I showed that in my Lil Durk video. Go check that out if you haven't. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video right here. You know, this one is pretty self-explanatory. So I hope you guys really understand the concept of what's going on right here. I think I nailed the explanation pretty good in the beginning of this video. So if you guys don't understand it, you know, rewind it and watch the beginning again. Because I really explained how they're doing this and what they're doing and what they are essentially. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'm going to try to play some videos of Lil Baby doing weird shit and just tweaking on camera. You know, even though he's not tweaking, you know, he's just showing his true colors of what he really is. But yeah, I'm going to try to find some videos of him doing some funny shit. And I'm going to show that for you guys right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out. And also, I forgot to mention that I will be exposing Jamie Foxx's other character in a separate video because he's the base character of a different person. So I will be making a video about that later on. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I forgot to mention it in the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.
Song, like that's what all my takes. Like I really try to just go by myself. When I could have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody, right. and I got like contacts on every song with. Like that's what all my takes. Like I really try to just go by myself. When I could have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody, right. and I got like contacts on it. Not like that I'm not emotional. I mean like in that sense, like even if I feel emotional, I ain't gonna show it. Like
why not?
I just ain't. I learned a lot of this from prison. Like I was hurt in prison before. Like just the whole time I'm in jail. Outside, send me a beat.
It was hard.
But even just like me in Southside, like I been know he like a producer though. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga with the tattoos in the head and shit like he make the beats, the 808 Mafia, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know it's a lot of them 808. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, then once I start getting a little buzz, he like, we gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't press it.
Right.
And then one time I was out of town, he just sent me like 5 beats. I just did like 4, 5 on 'em. I put 2 on my tape though.
So you
Yeah,
definitely.
my manager find me at the studio.
Okay.
Just go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't feel the vibe in some states.
Right.
Like, I just be at the studio.
Right.
But for the most part, I don't record on the road because I be like in and out.
Right.
But when I recorded those songs, I was on tour. So I was on
Tour
the
time,
road.
tour time, you
Exactly.
go-
Tour time on the
record
road.
more
But
on
like,
the road.
as far as just on my regular show, I don't record on the road.
Right.
Yeah,
Naturally.
like it just like naturally happened.
Right.
Like,
Right.
some of the moves I be doing, I ain't never did that before. You know what I'm saying? See, when I get out there, it
The music.
just go where it
Catch the
goes.
Holy Ghost.
So what birthday?
I wanted to be like, my music what got me where I'm at. I don't want to be like DaBaby came in the game with money, or he know the Migos, or he know him, or he got a hit song with. Like that's why all my takes, like I really try to just go by myself. When I could have song. I'm in the studio with everybody,
Right.
and I got like contacts on everybody. Like since I've been rapping, like big artists.
But that's how you become big, though. You
Exactly.
create the flow. You don't go with the flow.
Exactly. I create my flow, then
Right.
then y'all will be like, damn, they on baby flow now.
Yeah, I've been seeing this.
Alright, so those were just some videos of Lil Baby twitching. But now I want to get into his story because his story doesn't make any sense. First of all, there's no baby pictures of him. You would think somebody called Lil Baby would have a lot of baby pictures, but there's no baby pictures of him, no kid pictures, nothing. You know, I couldn't even find any teenager pictures of him. So his story doesn't make any sense. He has no real story. Like out of every celebrity I've seen, he has no actual storyline to his character. It's like he just popped up one day and became a rapper. So I'm gonna show you guys a video of Lil Baby's sister supposedly. You know, she looks nothing like him, but apparently that's his sister, and she's saying that Lil Baby asked for $40 and stuff, and he came back with $100K. And that story doesn't make any sense. And then right after that, I'm gonna show you guys an interview where they ask Lil Baby how he started rapping and his come up story, and he says he doesn't even know how he started rapping. So he's contradicting everything she said, and on top of that, he doesn't even know why he started rapping or how he started rapping. So this is 100% proof that not only is he just a character, but he has no storyline. You know, normally these characters have a storyline, but he has zero storyline. And I bet you a couple months or years from now, they're going to fabricate some baby pictures of him or kid pictures of him because I'm mentioning it right now. You know, once more people bring awareness to the fact that he has no storyline or baby pictures, that's usually when they do the damage control. So I bet you after I drop this video, you know, sometime later they're going to do some damage control with this. But as of right now, there is no baby pictures of him, and he has no actual storyline to how he started rapping. So check this out.
2014. He asked me and my sister and my mom, he like, I need $20, I need $20. So everybody gave him $20 because he don't ask for nothing. So for him to come to us to ask for something, we like, okay. So we gave it to him. He stayed gone for like 7 days. He was clean when he left, but when he came back, he was a mess. And we went in his room just being nosy. And me and my sister counted 100,000 with our bare hands. He gonna come through all the time.
Harder than hard, I've been rapping 5 months, so
Right.
now I've been rapping 5 months.
So wait a minute. So before you, okay, what was your idea? Okay, when you was locked up, what you was just like, you know what? When I get out, I'm about to rap and just murder these cats. What was the whole thing?
Nah, it wasn't never nothing like that. Like,
Okay.
that was my game plan. And
It was nothing like that.
nah,
God, I heard you used to roll dice with the Migos in the studio and just kick it.
it was something like that.
And then you just, somebody was just like, man.
Yeah, Coach K. He
Yeah.
always be like, you need to rap. But this is I like 13, 14. Like, young.
Right.
Like, rap, you need to rap. You know, I ain't never.
So what made you decide to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and rap and figure it out?
I don't know. Probably just keep people just saying that. Like, you need to rap. I don't even know, to be honest
Because
with
I'm
you.
saying your story is different, bro. Like, we need to figure this out, baby. We gotta figure this out.
I couldn't even tell you. I be like, whatever we be talking about, we just be like, it be God playing. Like, that's the only way it work with us.
13 months, bro. 3 mixtapes in.
I drop.
Songs with Drake.
Perfect timing.
No more than that, because you and Mama did one.
Yep, to the house. So I dropped 4 mixtapes
4 mixtapes,
already.
13 months.
But I'm dropping another mixtape this week, so they're like 5. Feeling I have is doing something for other people. Like, my mama in my house. Like, I bought my mama a house I ain't never been there.
Wait, what?
Like, real deal cash. Like, she don't got no mortgage on nothing.
I know that's right.
My sister's got houses, baby mama, everybody pay for. I ain't never been in nobody's house. Like, I'm gonna give y'all the budget. Y'all pick a house. Y'all send me the house. I'm gonna send you the money.
Wow.
Like, all you find a house, you send it to me. I don't want to look at it. If that's what you want, but get it. Like, tell me how much it costs. Like, I got a company, I got a business. Make sure that they get paid for. You know
Right.
what I'm saying, under my company and stuff. Shit, go ahead. You know, like stuff like that. Like, even just one of my bros who I ain't seen in a long time, but like, you might be one of the ones who used to really be on the block with me, like thugging. If I bump into you in the morning, I could just get you fresh. Like,
Right.
it just means so much to me. Like,